Use the discriminant to determine the number and type of solution for each quadratic equation. We have 3 quadratic equations here. We don't want to solve them for x. We want to calculate the discriminant, and that's going to tell us how many solutions we have and what type of solutions do we have. The discriminant, if you don't know what it is, it's b squared minus 4ac. That's the inside part of the square root in the quadratic formula. The a, b, and c are the coefficients here. The a is the coefficient on the x squared term, which is 1. The b is the coefficient on the x term, that's -5. And the c is the number over here, which is also -5. So plugging in the values here, we have -5 in parentheses squared, minus 4 times a, which is 1, and times c, which is -5. So we have -5 in parentheses squared, that's -5 times -5, that's positive 25. And then we have multiplication here, 4 times 1 times 5 is 20, and there's a double negative, so it's going to be plus 20. So we end up with 45 as the discriminant for this quadratic equation. And if you get a positive number for the discriminant, you're going to end up with 2 solutions, and they're both going to be real solutions. So you say 2 real solutions. That's one scenario. Let's calculate the discriminant for this one. b squared minus 4ac. In this case, the b is 4. I don't need parentheses here because it's not negative. Minus 4 times the a is 1, and the c is 5. 4 squared, 16. 4 times 1 times 5 is 20. 16 minus 20 is -4. So if you calculate the discriminant and it comes out negative, remember this is the inside of the square root. Square root of a negative number, you end up with imaginary numbers. So in this case, you still have 2 solutions, but they're going to be not real. So 2 not real solutions. Or 2 unreal solutions. They're going to involve the I symbol. All right, let's look at this one. Again, we want the discriminants. b squared minus 4ac. The b here is going to be -4, so I need parentheses. Minus 4, the a is 1, and the c is 4. It's going to be -4 squared. -4 times -4 is positive 16. 4 times 1 times 4 is 16. This is going to be minus 16. You end up with 0 for the discriminant of this one. Now, if you end up with 0, the square root of 0 is 0. If you look at the quadratic formula, the square root would go away, and the plus or minus part would go away, and you just end up with 1 number there. And it's going to be a real solution. So you end up with 1 real solution in this scenario. There's the 3 different scenarios for the discriminant. You get a positive number, 2 real solutions. You get a negative number, 2 unreal solutions or not real solutions. And if you get 0, that means you have only 1 real solution. You could say it's a repeated solution, but there's only going to be 1. There you go.